some of the hosts to not have me come on and explain myself, but...
You'd be a good booking for them.
I've been on there before.
Yeah.
You know, it's just when I've became an independent thinker, when I've, you know, I'm not, you know, I don't follow their brand of politics, I guess.
But if you can't think for yourself, then you're not really free, are you?
No, you're not. You're not. But I've been excluded. I've been excluded on Oprah, you know.
On Oprah?
On Oprah, yeah, I've been excluded. Yeah, man.
I would think you'd be the person Oprah would want to promote. I mean, you grew up in South Central, you were successful at a young age, you have dignity, you say what you think. Like, I thought that was the goal.
Me too. You know, I don't know what it is, but, you know, several of my, you know, I had a movie called Barbershop, you know.
Yeah, I remember.
That I wasn't invited to participate with the cast. I produced a show called Black White, and it was a very controversial show. And once again, they had the whole cast on, but I wasn't invited. And so I don't know. I don't know what that's
on Oprah's show.
Yeah, so I don't know.
Have you noticed something interesting? It feels like every few months, Oprah Winfrey's name ends up back in the middle of another internet controversy. This time, social media users are connecting comments made by Ice Cube to bigger conversations about Hollywood, media influence, and the entertainment industry. Now, before we get into this, it's important to separate verified facts from internet speculation. There's been a lot of discussion online, but not every viral claim has been confirmed. Today, we're looking at why these conversations have exploded again, and why millions of people are paying attention. Ice Cube has built a reputation for speaking his mind, whether people agree with him or not. Throughout his career, he has criticized Hollywood, questioned powerful institutions, and encouraged people to think independently. Because of that reputation, whenever he gives an interview or makes a public statement, fans immediately begin connecting his comments to larger stories involving some of the biggest names in entertainment. That brings us to Oprah Winfrey. For decades, Oprah has been one of the most influential figures in television and media. She's interviewed presidents, celebrities, athletes, and business leaders. Her influence is undeniable. But with that level of influence also comes scrutiny. Over the years, critics have questioned some of the guests she's chosen to feature, the topics she's covered, and the relationships she's maintained within the entertainment industry. Those discussions have become even louder in the age of social media, where every old interview and every public appearance gets analyzed frame by frame. Recently, fans began comparing Ice Cube's broader criticisms of Hollywood with Oprah's position inside that same industry. While Ice Cube wasn't necessarily calling out Oprah directly in every instance, many viewers believe his comments reflect frustrations with how powerful media figures shape public narratives. Posts started circulating claiming that Ice Cube had exposed Oprah. Videos, tweets, and reaction channels quickly piled on, each adding their own interpretation. Before long, the story became bigger than the original comments themselves. This is something we've seen happen repeatedly online. One interview turns into 10 reaction videos. One quote gets clipped into a 15-second viral moment. Suddenly, everyone believes there's some massive revelation, even when the original conversation was much more nuanced. Whether you agree with Ice Cube's perspective or not, there's no denying he has become one of the louder voices questioning how Hollywood operates behind the scenes. His willingness to challenge the status quo is exactly why his interviews continue to generate headlines. At the same time, Oprah remains one of the most recognizable and respected media personalities in the world. She has also faced criticism over various interviews and public decisions throughout her career, leading to ongoing debates about her influence and responsibilities as a media figure. The real question is whether this latest wave of discussion represents new information, or simply another example of social media connecting unrelateds to create a viral narrative. As audiences become more skeptical of mainstream media and celebrity culture, these kinds of stories spread faster than ever. People want answers, they want transparency, and they want to know what really happens behind closed doors. But that's also why it's important to look at original interviews, verified statements, and reliable reporting before jumping to conclusions, based on viral clips alone. What do you think? Is the internet uncovering important conversations that deserve more attention? Or are these stories growing because speculation spreads faster than facts?